when I think of Malcolm Jamal Warner, he's more than just a celebrity. He's also a husband and a father, and he does podcasts with the two co-hosts called Nah, or stands for Not All Hood. So it's gonna be hard for me to sit down and listen to the podcast episodes of Not All Hood or Nah, for the fact that he's not there anymore. That's going to be the biggest thing for me. And I mean, you have so many memories watching the Cosby Show. Is Theodore Huxtable. I mean, I think there's this one particular. Well, I say two of them, and the first one was, we all know. He had that conversation with his father, who was playing as Bill Cosby. The one that says, "I brought you into this world, and I will take you out," type of thing. This was all had to do with what Theodore wants to be when he grows up, and his grades were not great at all. So, yeah. And that one is when another moment for me, and there's so many of them, but the second one is the when he's helping out the students, and he went from a teenager, a class clown, to he's in college, he's a teacher, he's helping out other students, like middle school students. You're just like, wow, he really made that jump. That's crazy. And then with the Malcolm Jamal Warner, you have the underrated TV show like Malcolm and Eddie. I do remember watching that while growing up. The Resident show on Fox. I mean, there's so many shows that he's been part of. I think he was part of ABC's 911. I could be wrong. So, and he was on another show on Fox. I can't remember the name of the show. I'll put the link in the description. I'll end up remembering later on. So, rest in paradise to Malcolm Jamal Warner, and my condolences goes out to the family, especially his wife and daughter. Hopefully, they get through, the dark days. I mean, it's going to be a rough one. I know it's going to be a rough one for them. So, yeah, his death was a shock to me. Shaquille O'Neal warns RG3 not to say or post anything negative about Angel Reese. It had everything to do with Angel Reese being a cover athlete for a WNBA edition of NBA 2K26. So it was a cover art for her, but there was a monkey pretending to play basketball. It was her in a basketball jersey. So it's like a racial stereotype thing, decrypting whatever. And it wasn't RG3 created it, but he retweeted it. And I think that when he did that, I'm like, RG3, why? Why would you do that? Why would you just retweet? Ever heard of think before you retweet? The same way you think before you hit send or you hit enter? So I just wish that he stopped talking about women's sports, because it's getting him in serious trouble. You know what I mean? And this anti-black behavior that he's giving is nasty, absolutely nasty. He better cut it out before someone really gonna put the hurt on him. And I don't think Shaquille O'Neal have the balls to do it, because this is the same guy said he was gonna punch Shannon Sharpe in the face or something like that, and he has yet to do it. So, Shannon Sharpe, boy, Shannon Sharpe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for going off schedule, off subject, but this dude went from about to get his money from the podcast to the lawsuit to the selling, what was it, 23, $25 million settlement, end up retiring Only Freaks, I mean Only Fans model. Oh my goodness. Ooh, boy, to getting fired on ESPN late last week. It's crazy, man. I mean, I'm looking at Shannon Sharpe. I'm like, bruh, you stupid. Is Shaquille O'Neal? Yeah, he ain't punching nobody in the face. He needs to worry about himself instead of going around threatening people. And quit simping over Angel Reese. Stop it. It's disgusting. Worry about yourself. Not going to say it again. Joey Swoll is in hot water over the Hulk Hogan tribute. Oh boy. Long story short, it was all about the what he said on Instagram Live, and he had to make a video the next day in clearing some things. Look, it's one thing. Why would you say color people? You know that people in the black community are going to look at you sideways and ready to fight you at moment's notice. Why would you say that? Use your brain for a moment, Joey. Use your brain. Now, that's the only thing. Well, another thing, he should have known who Hulk Hogan was. The person. Now, I know it's nobody's business. I get it, but that racist rant that he did, that it was caught on tape, even though it was a private conversation that happened like was it 10 years ago? Uh, because his daughter was dating a black man. Yeah, yeah. He didn't make amends. It's like he was making an excuse on top of making an excuse, and on top of making an excuse. It's almost as if he was just continuing to double, triple, quadruple, multiple down. I mean, it's just like he ain't gonna learn. So Joey Swoll shouldn't be shamed for being a Hulk Hogan fan, and he shouldn't be blacklisted or canceled. But what he shouldn't be, it shouldn't be getting death threats to the point where his family, his girlfriend, his sister, text messaging his sister's address, emails. I mean, they had the whole works. I'm like, dang, this is just getting stupid. Just pump the brakes. It's not that serious to the point where you want to do all that. Chill out, everybody. Now, as far as Cam Newton, oh boy, he's in hot water, and it's about Jalen Hurts being left off of top 10 quarterbacks list. Well, Cam Newton's list, and it really pushed people over the edge. You had Gilly the Kid rap artist, you had Ryan Clark, you had Dan Orlowski, you had every single person on, or including ESPN's our favorite. I'm saying it with this straight face. I can't believe it. Stephen A. Smith. I mean, I'm glad Cam Newton did what he did, even though I don't agree with it. I respectfully disagree with it. I'm glad. I am beyond delighted he did all this. And you want to know why? Because it lets me know that people can't handle an opinion nowadays without taking personal shots. Cut it out. It's disgusting. Let's debate about sports. Quit going after the person. It's getting annoying. A lot. Is it Ari Lennox goes in on 1990s Martin TV show because of the colorism? She needs to go sit down and be quiet. Go make some music. Goodness gracious. Oh, colorism. They're making fun of Pam. No, it wasn't. Colorism had nothing to do with it. Martin went after everybody. He went after Gina's big head. Went after Cole being goofy and stupid. And we all know about Tommy. So there you go. And went after Pam. Anything he could think of. Colorism isn't one of them. Okay. And he got roasted by everybody. That's the TV sitcom. He's a comedian for a reason, And the fact that she can sit there and come to that stupidity, this ridiculous conclusion, that's what it is. People are just so insecure. It's unreal. And this is not about me bashing black women. This is about me criticizing Ari Lennox for saying something like that, coming to that idiotic conclusion. Last but not least, video in the world of video games. Before I get on out of here, you got Battlefield 6. You had the single player trailer came out 2 weeks ago, and late last month, the multiplayer trailer was revealed, and everybody was losing their mind. They're going crazy. This is military simulation. This is phenomenal. You won't see any 21 Savages or Cardi B's. You won't see these goofy skins. I really don't care. I don't care about that. It don't matter to me. All those things that people are talking about, it don't matter if the controls are not good. Battlefield 5 and Battlefield 2042 was awful because of that, especially Battlefield 2042. And I remember I commented in people's videos, which was about 2 to 4 videos from different YouTubers, saying the trailer looks just okay. Nothing. That's it. And somehow I'm being looked at as a hater. I'm trash. I'm not a real gamer. I'm stupid. I'm this, that, and the third. This is why I will never take the video game community seriously. No one should ever take the gaming community seriously. In the 2025, you can't voice your opinion without being labeled as a hater. Even though I did not say anything wrong, I said it looks okay. That's it. So, yeah, I'm done. What's your thoughts in the month of July? I'll see you in the next video.